Hi there, welcome back for some more Hearts of Iron 3. Today I'm continuing my game as Germany. We are up to 1938, early January. And let's just go ahead and keep ticking here. It's not much we can do yet. This will be the year that we finally get into see some action though, so this is good. Need to start moving some units from over here. Slow down time for 1 second. I'm gonna move. This game is really loud too. Should not be this loud. Let's put that right down. Apply. Okay. So we're gonna move these units over here away from the western border towards Czechoslovakia, and we're gonna get these guys in closer, tighter to the border. So let's just do that now. And this guy here we'll put strategic redeployment. And is that everyone? No, I missed one infantry unit here. There we go. Put him over here. Alright, and then we'll just unattach him from OB West and put him on Oberkommando des Heer. Alright, let's continue. Gonna lose some energy trades. Fuel, and fuel. No thanks. Heavy cruiser main armament, or aircraft armament, is done, so we're gonna switch over to battle cruiser now. Battleship, sorry, not battle cruiser. And that'll be done in July. Alright, 6 months. A little bit longer than I would have liked. I probably should have done battle cruiser armament first, but that's okay. What are you gonna do about it? Now, if I remember right, I did start a battlecruiser already, or a battleship. Yes, the Bismarck is being built. Probably gonna need some more battleships, but for now, I need to focus on getting that aircraft carrier out and started, and then I'll worry about building another. Oh, there it is, aircraft carrier stuff all finishes. So that'll put us up to 1936, and alright, now we have a bit of a choice to make, because we could either go with building an aircraft carrier now. That'll be 1936. It'll have parity to 1936 aircraft carriers, which makes it still fairly modern. Or because it's early January, we could spend the tech and research it again and get up to 1938 stuff, which we'll probably have done by about, judging by this, maybe January, February of next year. So that means that if we do that, we'll probably have an aircraft carrier out by 1941-ish. Maybe 1940, we'll see. I think that's what we're going to do. So we're going to focus on aircraft carrier stuff still. We're not going to build an aircraft carrier yet. We're going to get up to the most advanced stuff we can get before we build one. And then we'll build it. Haiti wants fuel, no deal. When the game starts, this is the preamble to the game. When the game actually starts and we get into combat and stuff, I'm going to have to slow it down, so it's going to take a little bit longer to play, but IC plus 5%, I'll take that. Fuel, and this is the Anschluss of Austria. So, this means we're going to inherit Austria as part of our country. Gain 5 in descent, which hurts us a little bit, but that's okay. Getting Austria is a huge boon, so we're going to do that. February 7th, we're going to take over Austria. Great. 450 manpower, too. Excellent. Germany is not part of Austria. Sweet. So we've now inherited Austria. We now have a border with Italy, which is sweet. And we have a few extra units here. No leaders, so let's just apply a leader to these guys. I want... put Bithorn in there. And give you... just give you all level 2 guys in this Army Corps. I don't want to put anyone like any tricksters or any kind of specialty guys in here. It's just an infantry. Ah, here we go though. This cavalry division I will give a Bear to. Or Bear E. No, I'll give Bear. Give him a, because he's a trickster. makes him a little bit tougher to predict. He gets bonuses to special attacks, I think. And let's see, this unit here has got no leader. Okay, so this Army Corps will give to Brant, and this has 2 Gieber Jager divisions, 2 of our mountain divisions. So we will give them Andre and Deedle. And that'll be good. So let's then take these guys here. Actually, Glock is that, and Brant is a 2 offensive doctrine. Okay, so we're going to take the Gieber Corps, and we're going to break it down here. We're going to disconnect from the HQ, disconnect, attach this one here, and into Salzburg again. And then we're just going to get rid of, disband this Gieber Corps here. And let's move these guys. Let's get the simplified terrain mode. So move this guy off that terrain there. Put him over here, over here, over here, and him over here. And we'll move you just right there. Just so everybody gets the command range, because as you can see here, the Corps can help us attach units optimally within 200 kilometers, and I think 160, 87, 108. Okay, and from here it's what? 204, yeah. So we'll just move over a little bit, get everyone optimally within radio contact. That'll make everything better. Much, much better. Okay. What did we just finish? Oh, we need to increase consumer goods now. So what we're going to do is let consumer goods go. We're going to stop upgrades for the time being. I'll put that down. Just going to stop upgrades altogether. And we're going to put supplies at parity. That will drop down some. Alright, so that's good. So we're losing 0.09, consumer goods consumer goods descent. We're losing 0.09 descent every day. So that means that basically up here is going to go down by almost 1 point every day, 0.1 every day, which is very good. You want to try and keep, I like to anyways, have descent diminish as quickly as possible, because descent cuts directly into your IC. As you can see here, descent, we got 3.9%. So we're losing 3.9% of our total IC capacity, which just increased because we took over Czechoslovakia, or Austria. Sorry, I'm so excited to take over Czechoslovakia, I can't contain it. Alright, we got some more reserve units. Two there, 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 and two there. Alright, so we are all good on the reserve front. So we're going to take these guys and put them in Stettin, and go ahead and select them, put them on that boat, and we're going to move them over here. And we're going to start up a new division or corps up here, just along the front over here, just in case the Polish get aggressive. They won't, but you never know. I mean, you do know if you played the game before. Fortunately, the game is very much on wheels, so I'm just going to cut back on words and stuff on production there. Don't need any more garrison units, so we're going to switch just to building infantry. Armature will actually be done in 2 days, so let's just let this go by, and there we go. Infantry done. Let's actually move these guys up here. Move you over here. There. And there. And we will throw one up here. And these two guys will go... Excuse me. Back into the trooping transports, and it's just, oh, I forgot to get that A brigade over here too. So let's move everyone to Johannesburg, attach you to this regiment, or this division. And the 2 infantry divisions we will attach to, actually let's move you over here. And these 2 infantry divisions we will move down to Osterode. Alright, so let's build some more infantry. Reserve. 3 more sounds good. And that'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. IC is going to be done soon, in about a month, which is good. That'll get us up to about 245, I think. No longer receive 1.31 money. Oh, that might hurt. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we're okay. Only 0.55. I mean, like, being negative 0.55 is not a big deal. I'm fine with that, and we'll take some energy there, energy trade. So that'll drop us to 0.2 something. Math is not my strong suit. In fact, I don't have very many strong suits, and that's okay. I pride myself in being completely adequate in every way. Strategic Air Command Advance. Okay. Now we can stop that. We're going to get a it's 1938 right now. Oh man, it's 1938 and I totally forgot to start production or start researching all these things. So I screwed up. I screwed up pretty big. Let's put one into fighter pilot training, fighter ground crew training, and interception tactics. Armor, we need to start building medium armor stuff right now. Excuse me, infantry, light artillery, anti-tank weapons. So we're going to start with, and that brings us up to 20 with 8.13 points in espionage. You know, I'm going to take 2 more things. Take operational level command structure, mobile warfare, and elastic defense. So I'll take 3 actually. Put espionage down even more. Our officers are getting 20.9 a day. That's pretty good, considering we have a very little amount of officer leadership and officers. I want to try and keep this number as close to 140% as possible. It helps out when you're attacking. So that's good. So I think I've rectified my situation with the research, which I totally forgot about. Let's just attach you. There we go. And we'll move these 2 guys down here. There we go. Funny, you can get strategically redeployed. Alright, so. Excuse me. There we go. Everything is worked out. We're going to be a little behind on tech. That's okay. So it's not an ideal strategy, but it is still something that's going to work, I think. Alright, so we just picked up a new Flieger Corps. So we're going to start attaching. Let's attach this to OB West, actually. So let's attach. We attached our other interceptor to it. We have, as you can see here, oops, right here. This interceptor wing has 3, which is what I want, and this interceptor wing has 3. So that's what I want. This one I'm going to try and get up to 3 as well. I might redeploy the Berlin interceptor wing, the Flieger Corps, over to Breslau, so that when I go to invade Czechoslovakia, I can have air superiority on both the south and the northern sides of the border. I don't think Czechoslovakia has much of an air force. In fact, I think they have 1 bomber, but, you know, the sooner you can get air superiority, the better off you are. What's this? 0.85 supplies or 0.16 money? No. No, thank you. Okay, upgrades, we can keep it down. We're already down to 1.1, sorry. And something else I wanted to do. What just happened? Oh yes, air interceptor. There it is. Okay. So everything's going well. Treaty of Munich. Alright, here we go. Now we are on to something. Industrial capacity finishes. So let's lay down our industrial capacity first before we do anything else. My mouse just went weird. That's weird. Industrial capacity, industrial capacity, industrial capacity. Just kind of winging it. Industrial capacity, and put one in. I'll put two in Potsdam. Okay. So let's do something here. What I think I want is another Panzer division. So I'm going to go ahead and start that. Like that. There we go. Another Panzer division. And what I sorely lack is motorized divisions. So let's give them a motorized anti-aircraft gun, just to give them a little bit of our direct fire support. And let's start building that. And then as soon as I get this down to about, I don't know, even if I get it down to less than 0.1, I'll take off everything from consumer goods and put it back into production and supplies, or upgrades, sorry. So what I sorely lack right now is infantry divisions. So for the invasion of Czechoslovakia, what I like to do is split my Panzer divisions into Panzer Corps. Yeah, I think I've said that before, but just to reiterate, I like to split them into Panzer Corps so that they have their own autonomy, and they like to go off on their own way. They can create spearheads and kind of delve into the enemy lines and wreak chaos and such behind them. But in this case, in Czechoslovakia, especially because the border is so narrow, not very wide, like right here, I'm just going to go for the good old-fashioned tanks, support, and infantry, which is what I have my army set up to right now. Like you can see here, I have a Panzer division attached to this Army Corps, which otherwise would just be infantry. So let's go Treaty of Munich. We're going to do it. The Descent is not won, so that's perfect. During the summer of 1938, so we're a little bit ahead of time. We're going to gain 5 in Descent again. I forgot about that. So let's gain 5 in Descent. Good. Treaty of Munich, Sudetenland, Germany. So, we just took over this swath of territory here. There isn't really a way for me to show you. Actually, I guess I could show you with a with a battle editor. Go new plan, apply, and so this territory here, all of this is now mine, roughly. That used to be Czechoslovakia, the Sudetenland, but we just took it over with the Treaty of Munich. So what that means essentially, I can delete that, I don't need that. What that means essentially is, let's turn that off, is that I can move my forces up and I'm going to be able to bypass their fort system here. So I don't have to deal with and contend with level whatever forts that they're going to have dug into. So let's begin the arduous process of moving up our forces. Oh, you're not connected to anything, so let's just connect you to Oberkommando West, and same with you, Oberkommando West. That's going to just decrease the supply a little bit. So you are going to go here, you here. Yeah, you can stay right there. Move up, stay. You can go up, you can go up. Playing the moving game. Leave that guy. No. Put you there. You down there. Move this guy over here. This guy will go. Oops. Give it back. There we go. Tank will move up to the one exactly along the border, so I'm just going to move it up to there. And these tanks down here. In fact, this whole force right here, I'm gonna pivot. You actually, okay, so you're not gonna move that way. This force is gonna pivot over here. I'm gonna put you in there, along there, 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 and there. Okay. So I think that's where everyone should be. I'm gonna have to check again in a few minutes when everyone's done moving, just to see what it looks like, because I don't think I got every spot. Nah, see, I missed one. What do you have? Okay, so let's. I'm gonna unattach you and put you on. What is this? Straubing. There you go. Attach to that one, and then we're gonna detach you and attach you to. What is this? Say Potten. Oh, I can't because it's full. No, it's not. What Army Corps is this? 7 Army Corps. Krems. Oh, I was mistaken. There it is. Okay. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. Oh, what the hell. Move you over here. Just shore up all of our defenses. As you can see, the Czechoslovakians are moving too. So the borders are changing. Let's actually send this Flieger Corps down here. Rebase. Don't need them up there right now. Soviet Union. Supplies for money? No. And supplies for money? No. So let's... We got a little bit of production, a little bit of IC from taking over Sudetenland. I think we only got about 9, so not a big deal. Or that might not have been from the Sudetenland, that might have just been from our industrial capacity coming online. There, so we're up to 0.12 right now, so this will go down pretty fast, losing 0.12 every day. Keep that descent low, it's the name of the game. Mass assault advance, good. Good, we want to have mass assault. I'm going to take it off though, 1936, and put it on Special Forces, assault concentration. Assault concentration, I got quite a bit of artillery pieces. And this increases their organization, so let's do that. Alright, so we're gonna have to adapt our original plan that we had. Decline that. Our original plan that we had that was to use different Panzer Corps to spearhead the Czechoslovakians through the center and cut them off from each other. So instead of that, what we're gonna do is where's the battle planner? Okay, let's just get rid of that plan. You know what, actually I'll show you, just in case. So, we were going to have Infantry Corps come this way, and this way, while 2 Panzer Corps came and connected in the center, and kind of split the Czechoslovakians in 2, and then the Panzer Corps would push east and finish off any resistance they had. Let's look at victory points here. So in order to take anyone out of the game, you have to collect the victory points. Prague has the most victory points with 6, and then Kladno has 1, and what's this one down here? Bratislava is 4, and the last point is Kossis, which is only 2 points. So essentially, depending on what their... Okay, let's take a look at their intelligence for a second. Depending on what their national unity is, which is 72.7, that means that I have to only take over 72.8% of all of their victory points in order to eliminate them from the game or force them to surrender. So, in order to do that, that's what, 6, 7, 11, and 13 points. So I think in order to do that, I only really need these 3 here. And I don't need this one. So, what we're going to do is we're going to... do a little bit of a change. So you're going to go there, you're going to come over here, and we're going to switch you with. I'm gonna move you over there, and you down there. Just trying to figure out where exactly to apply the pressure. We've got one Panzer division over here. I'm gonna move it into this. Hopefully our Panzer divisions are better than their Panzer divisions. And for the time being, I'm going to take... No, you know what? I don't want to do that. I want to make sure that I have the Polish border guarded just in case the Poles attack me when I attack Czechoslovakia. So let's move this over here. Actually, move this right down here. And we're going to take 11 Army Corps, detach it, and attach it to Oberkommando de Heer. Move it over here. Just do strategic redeployment. And strategic redeployment. Redeployment. And there we go. And that'll more effectively guard the border between the two countries. As you can see up here, we're going to have a little bit of trouble holding them off. Just move you over here. And we'll put the cavalry over in Rastenburg just so we can defend multiple points along the border just in case the Polish do attack. And that should cover that. The Netherlands and Belgium shouldn't get involved in the war. Luxembourg, they can try if they want. As long as France is contained down here, which I think they will be with these garrisons, I think we'll be fine. The interceptors will help out too. So let's look at the plan here. We're going to go with, let's make a new plan. Just turn that one off. CZ2. Alright, CZ1. Fine. And we're going to do it. And basically, it's going to be a very similar plan to the last one, except we're going to take this force here. Down here is going to just go for Bratislava. We're going to take this armor division here and have it marching towards the capital, while this one does the same. We're going to connect there, and then we're just going to push along. Oh, that's a terrible arrow. We're just going to push this way with infantry and just push them back. Ideally, the Panzer divisions will get to the capital of Prague before the infantry manages to win on this side, because we want to be able to stop the retreating Czechoslovakians at the river here. This river right here, which will be very important. So that's what we're going to do. So let's just turn that off for now. Hide current battle plan. And we have extra research for some reason. Because we took over the Czechoslovakians. That's right. So let's drop that to 23. Let's put one extra point in there just in case. Diplomacy can go back to 0. And spies are at 0.84. So let's look at our intelligence. We have 150 spies abroad, which is good. That's better than what I'm used to. I'm usually hovering around 130, 140. So 150 is pretty good. Economic boost, plus 5% IC for a little while. That's excellent. Just going to put that into reducing our consumer goods. Our consumer goods should just be flying down now. We'll increase reinforcements though. Yeah. The one thing I'm going to have to deal with, which is going to be annoying and frustrating to deal with, is the bombardment by the United Kingdom when the war starts with Czechoslovakia. They're going to come in and they're going to try and strategic bomb the crap out of all of my cities and industrial areas, which is frustrating to deal with, but that's why I'm going to have some fighters on the Western Front here. They're going to be responsible for patrolling most of this area up here. Actually, let's see if we can just show you what they're going to be responsible for. So I'm going to put them on air intercept, and they're just going to be responsible for basically that entire area there. It doesn't quite cover everything as well as I would like, but it's a good enough way, or I can even go a little farther, go to 244. And that way we can cover the French, the northern Maginot Line, as well as most of northwestern Germany. So we're just going to hit that accept order now, have them go on intercept missions, just so that when we get to the actual warring, it's going to be no problem. They're going to be already on task, and we're not going to have to worry about it. This one, our 5% expired, so let's just increase those again and decrease that. Okay. Something finished. Another garrison. So this garrison will go... Did I attach you to anything? No, I didn't. I didn't attach any of you guys. Alright, so this garrison will also go up to the north, to Prussia. So let's just put you on the boat. And we'll put him up here in Gumbing. Let's just pause for a second. Whoops. Seishring. There he is. And let's just get that core started. Call it third core, that's fine. Student? Oh, I don't want him attached to them. No, he's going to be attached to someone much more powerful. I don't want him attached to an infantry division. Bach. Student is one of the best generals that I have, as far as I'm concerned. Von Arnhem, I don't want him attached either. He's really good. Especially to a garrison unit. Have a logistics wizard, that's fine. Modal, man, I wasn't paying attention at all. All very good generals that I don't want attached. There we go. Now, Commando's a bad choice for you. Really bad choice. Logistics wizard is what I'm looking for. There it is. Alright, so let's attach. Let's just go over here. Third core. Third core. Third core. And third core. Alright. So that's that. Everyone is attached now, except for you, which I'll just attach you to Obi West. Actually, you know what? While we're here, let's just detach you, and we'll create von Rundstedt. Wants to have this army. No, he's not going to take command of this army. I'm going to give him Fleck. First army will be Fleck, and I'll attach this to Head to Hairs. And we'll just attach. Whoops. What did I just do? I just created a second army. Not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do. Detach from that. Detach from that. Let's get rid of that second army. Von Rundstedt again. Alright, attach to first army. There we go. Much better. So my first army will be up there. We should probably start attaching. Let's just take that off. There. Okay. So probably going to start attaching these guys to armies. So we'll just quickly do that. Let's create a new army here. Second army. You can have von Rundstedt, that's fine. And then I will attach you to second army and you to second army. So you should have 3 core there, yeah, perfect. And then we will have another army down here. Attach you to third army. And third army. And then we'll have a fourth army down here. We'll just attach you to fourth army. Okay, so that's that. That'll increase the leadership bonuses that they get. So the skill trickles down in this game. Basically, you have a skill 1. I think you get 25% of that added to the bonus of the attacking infantry or attacking units or defending units. So the higher the skill, the better off your guys are. And the more integrated the units are in the order of battle, the more bonuses you get. So if I have an army as well as an army group, which is, so it basically goes theater, army group, army, corps, division. Sounds right. So if I have an army group, an army, and then a corps, and then a division, I get the leader bonuses from each of those as they go down. It scales down a little bit though, so you don't get the full bonus of each one. But even if you're getting like 0.25% or 25% of a 5-star general, a 5-skill general, that's still something to write home about. Like, you're still getting a bonus. It helps out your units. It's valuable. So we're gonna go ahead and that's why we set that up. And we're going to leave the rest of them alone for right now. I think that I'm going to say that's the end of the video for today. I don't want to go too long. Did quite a bit of stuff, but next time it looks like we are headed to war with Czechoslovakia. As soon as I think I want to wait until I have one more Panzer Division. So probably August is when we're going to go to war. So next video, almost certainly next video we'll go to war. If not next video, then the one after that, absolutely. So guys, thank you as always for watching. If you enjoyed this, please come back next time. Thank you so much. Have a great day.